Why pay attention to me? So I grew up here. I love this place. I want this region's confidence to return. So I think there's a lot of positivity that I'm feeling right now. And I really want to see that kind of harnessed and like swimming in a similar direction. Part of why I think I'm like strangely equipped to give this type of talk is basically my entire career has been trying to work with people that I have absolutely no power over. Oftentimes organizations with like thousands of employees. I think we get really caught on our like little town regions or like a school district that sort of like defines an area. But when people are thinking about like moving to an area, like it is so rarely that specific. So you take a smokehouse, you take a steakhouse, you take a pub, you take a butcher shop, and they all say, I'll take the ribs. You've got a ton of other cuts on this cow. Like, why is everybody going after the same thing? Like, why can't the smokehouse say, I'll take the ribs? They're gonna do the best thing with it. The steakhouse is gonna say, ship me the premium cuts. The pub, the bog, is gonna say, chuck for burgers. Butcher shop will sell retail to families. So in the first scenario, you've got a customer that's saying, ribs are delicious, but like once every couple weeks is like probably enough. And you look at the second one, when you're collaborating around it and you're sort of like breaking that cow up in the way that makes the most sense, you're getting a customer that's like still gonna buy the ribs, but they're also gonna like stock up at the butcher and they might go to the pub. They might like, there's all these different functions that they can now engage with because it wasn't just like everybody working in their own silos and being like, ribs are good, totally agree, ribs are delicious. But like, do the thing that kind of makes the most sense. Collaboration is not consensus. I think this is actually one of the deaths of collaboration. You'll see this in a lot of organizations where they want to, especially not-for-profits, where they want to come to like a consensus. It's just, collaboration is just a aligning effort towards outcomes. One of the big things is disagree and commit. So like oftentimes I will do stuff that I don't even agree with, but I'm like, whatever, it's probably a reversible decision. And if we just continue forward, at least we're gonna learn and we can change what we did. So collaboration without a vision is just a room full of people being polite. The reason control works is it gives people like a clear sense of where to go. So if you go into collaborate and you don't have some sort of vision that has been created for people to follow, people will just be doing random stuff and you will not make progress as a result of it. Who decides what visions win? It's sort of like a market. Like put it out there and like feel it out. And like, you know, it may not even be a finished thing when you first talk about it. It may be really uncomfortable and like partially wrong even. But if you don't start talking about it and starting those conversations, you're never gonna know. The situation that most of us are here, your tendency is going to be to live on the bottom part of this diagram. You're gonna do tasks and you're gonna try to like control the situation. When you do that, you will never get to the create phase. Like you'll never get an innovative person following you or suggesting ideas on how something could be done differently, because the thing they hate most is control. Like the thing that will just like shut down an innovative person is being told how to do something. They will leave. They will just move from the area. Invite, don't instruct. So in a room full of peers, nobody reports to you. Invitation is the only move. I don't think our problems are because of lack of effort. I think it's just isolation. Isolation causes lack of awareness of other people's problems and also lack of solutions that already exist for those problems. There were 3 concurrent businesses all making decisions on point of sale systems, and every business made a different decision. And like what that now has is now you have 3 businesses in a small town that all have different point of sale systems, and you don't have a single person that knows how like any of them work. Where what you could have had is those 3 businesses talking to each other, been like, hey, okay, you're going with Square, cool, I'm gonna go with Square too, cool, I'm going with Square too. And then you can have some guy maybe in Greenwich that like actually knows how the Square stuff works. The big thing of this that I wanna bring out is like how easy it is to get in this like, okay, I'm gonna do these 10 things this week because I know it's gonna keep me alive, and you're just gonna end up competing with each other. When you do that, you accidentally end up in this. Like you accidentally are all selling ribs.